Welcome to WatchMojoUK, and today we're counting down our picks for the best out of the 74 total songs released by the Smiths. Number 10, The Boy with the Thorn in His Side.
The boy with a thorn in his side, behind the hatred there lies a murderous desire.
It's easy to forget today how some artists, during the early days of music video, were actually sceptical or distrusting of the format. The Smiths were one of these bands who largely let the music do the talking prior to the release of The Boy with the Thorn in His Side in 1985.
And if they don't believe me now, will they ever believe me?
This was the first of the band's songs to receive the music video treatment, while singer Morrissey told ID magazine in 2003 that The Boy with the Thorn in His Side was his personal favourite. It's easy to see why, since the song is a lyrical two fingers in the air salute to a music industry that largely dismissed the Smiths in the early days. Funny how things change. Number 9. What difference does it make?
All men have secrets and here is mine, so let it be known. For we have been through hell and high tide, I think I can rely on you.
This song was another example of the Smiths being pushed to utilise the music video medium, presumably to make the most out of Morrissey's generational charisma and natural physical attractiveness.
It makes none, but now you have gone, and you must be looking very old tonight.
The singer balked at such a notion, believing that music video was a fad, so an accompanying clip of live performances was produced in order to do the job instead. Not that What Difference Does It Make really needed a music video to tell Smiths fans how great it was. Johnny Marr's guitar work is insistent with that glorious jangling tone, and even dips into a melody line that's surprisingly sinister in execution.
So what difference does it make? Oh, what difference does it make?
What Difference Does It Make may have been taken from the Smiths' first album, but the smell of greatness was already in the air. Number 8. Big Mouth Strikes Again.
Yes, sweetness, I was only joking when I said I'd like to smash every tooth in your head.
The recipe for success with the Smiths was deceptively simple. Take 1 part Johnny Marr guitar, add in 1 part Morrissey, shake well, and voila! Instant musical greatness. Big Mouth Strikes Again is notable for weird harmonised vocals, which is actually Morrissey singing against himself, only lifted in pitch by the band in studio. The end results wind up superbly memorable, however, thanks to the upbeat rhythms and Marr's wonderful guitar work.
And now I know how Joan of Arc felt. Now I know how Joan of Arc felt.
Big Mouth Strikes Again is catchy and easy to enjoy, a good entry point perhaps for fans new to the Smiths to enjoy their work. Number 7. There Is a Light That Never Goes Out.
Take me out tonight, where there's music and there's people and the young and the light.
The Smiths were a difficult band to pigeonhole. This is a good thing, of course, allowing the group to appeal to a wide selection of people, from goths and new wavers to pop music fans and hard rockers.
Oh, please don't drop me home, because it's not my home, it's their home and I'm welcome no more.
There Is a Light That Never Goes Out possesses a bittersweet and dramatic lyrical theme, one of fatalistic love juxtaposed against romanticised scenarios of self-destruction. Meanwhile, the bass of Andy Rourke, often known as one of the Smiths' secret weapons, delivers some killer melodic texture against Johnny Marr's simple strumming.
And in the dark and underpass, I thought, oh God, my chance has come at last.
There's just no other way to say it. There Is a Light That Never Goes Out is one of the Smiths' best songs, full stop. Number 6. Girlfriend in a Coma.
Girlfriend in a coma, I know.
Strangeways, Here We Come was the final full-length released by the Smiths, effectively signifying the fracturing of the Marr-Morrissey songwriting partnership. There's a wealth of great songs here, however, including gems like Girlfriend in a Coma.
No, I don't want to see her. Do you really think she'll pull through?
Morrissey's sardonic, funny and imaginative lyricism are set on full display here, as Marr's acoustic arrangement is direct but super memorable. Meanwhile, Andy Rourke's bouncing, bubbling bass line drives home the almost reggae vibe of Girlfriend in a Coma, although the string arrangements ensure this song remains 100% pop.
I would hate anything to happen to her.
It's a perfect storm of sorts that reminds fans of the Smiths' brief but fiery musical dominance.
Let me whisper my last goodbyes. I know it's serious.
Number 5. Stop me if you think you've heard this one before.
Stop me, oh, stop me. Stop me if you think that you've heard this one before.
The next song on our list is another cut from Strangeways, Here We Come, a mouthful of a tune titled Stop Me If You Think You've Heard This One Before. The mood here is melancholic yet beautiful, while the arrangements actually allows for Marr to take a rare guitar solo.
I was delayed, I was waylaid. An emergency stop, I smelled the last 10 seconds of life.
The end results aren't so much self-indulgent as they are a melodic choice, however, a solo that services the song in a great way.
Stop me, oh, stop me. Stop me if you think that you've heard this one before.
Stop Me If You Think You've Heard This One Before also features a cool video that references Morrissey's cult of personality, as a bevy of lookalikes, many wearing Smiths gear, take centre stage alongside the singer.
Nothing's changed, I still love you, oh, I still love you. Only slightly less than I used to.
Number 4. Please, please, please let me get what I want.
Good times for a change. See, the luck I've had can make a good man turn bad.
Detractors of the Smiths famously poo-pooed the group's songwriting as short-sighted and without much deviation, basically criticising how every song sounded the same. We would counter those detractors with this. If a song is as good as Please, Please, Please Let Me Get What I Want, why wouldn't you want to write it over and over again?
So, for once in my life, let me get what I want.
The song is a short and bittersweet ballad that's under 2 minutes, but packs an emotional wallop all the same. It was included as a single B-side, but earned fan favourite status via its inclusion on compilation albums like Louder Than Bombs and Hatful of Hollow.
Lord knows it would be the first time.
And honestly, its brevity and vintage-sounding arrangement proved that all Smith's songs definitely did not sound all the same. Number 3. This Charming Man.
Punctured bicycle on a hillside desolate. Will nature make a man of me yet?
Much has been written about how groundbreaking it was for the ever-irrepressible and outspoken Morrissey to open up about wider spectrums of sexuality back in the 1980s.
A jumped up country boy who never knew his place. He said, return the ring.
Morrissey sang on This Charming Man about a potential love affair between a stranded young man and a handsome stranger passing by in a car. Johnny Marr's guitar utilises major chord phrasing to create a jangling and upbeat atmosphere that's balanced against Morrissey's lyrics concerning sexual curiosity and lust. It's all pretty bold stuff for 1983, and This Charming Man is made all the cooler for this fact. Number 2. Heaven Knows I'm Miserable Now.
I was happy in the haze of a drunken hour, but heaven knows I'm miserable now.
We'd normally get down on a singer for rhyming a word with itself, but then again, Morrissey isn't your average vocalist, right? This is particularly why we give Heaven Knows I'm Miserable Now a pass, with the other being that it's a devastatingly brilliant song.
Two lovers entwined, pass me by, and heaven knows I'm miserable now.
This was another song that was released as a single, but not included on an album proper until the aforementioned Hatful of Hollow and Louder Than Bombs compilations. Morrissey's witty lyricism is weapons grade on this track, dipping into Caligula comparisons, and even discussing how there are folks he'd like to kick in the eye.
Why do I smile at people who I'd much rather kick in the eye?
It's a track that exemplifies everything that made the Smiths one of the most unique groups of the 1980s.
Before we begin, we publish new content every day, so be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos.
Number 1. How Soon Is Now?
I am the sun and the air of a shyness that is criminally vulgar.
We honestly struggled with placing How Soon Is Now at the number 1 spot for this list for a number of reasons. For starters, it's a very obvious pick, since the tune is arguably the Smiths song with the most crossover success.
You shut your mouth, how can you say I go about things the wrong way?
Additionally, How Soon Is Now honestly doesn't sound like much of the band's other catalogue. It's a brooding, heavy rock track with a wicked groove, sinister atmosphere, and a throbbing dance beat.
I am human and I need to be loved, just like everybody else does.
How Soon Is Now is also a long one, featuring an extended musical jam section that's almost psychedelic at times. The Smiths truly struck gold with this record, a single B-side that serves as a national anthem for 80s goth rock.
So you go and you stand on your own, and you leave on your own, and you go home and you cry and you want to die.
What's your favourite Smiths song? Let us know in the comments.
I've always been a great fan of his, and that's reason number 1.
Do you agree with our picks? Check out this other recent clip from WatchMojoUK and be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.